Imagine a world where 9 out of 10 artists face an abrupt halt to their careers, their passions, their dreams. That's the grim reality we've seen since the onset of the pandemic and its brutal aftermath. A startling 90% of our global artistic community has been negatively impacted, with many pushed to the brink of poverty. Their stages, galleries, and studios shuttered, their voices silenced, their canvases blank. We've spoken to several artists who've shared their experiences during these challenging times. Painter Sarah from New York describes the solitude of her studio, once a haven of creativity, now a stark reminder of the exhibitions that were cancelled. She speaks of the struggle to find inspiration when the world outside her window is shrouded in uncertainty. Across the Atlantic, London-based musician Paul tells a similar story. He talks about the eerie silence that has replaced the once bustling sound of music and chatter in concert halls. He reminisces of the adrenaline rush before a performance, the applause, the shared experience of music that has been replaced with live-streamed concerts to an empty room. And then there's Anita, a craftswoman from Mumbai. She speaks of the intricate embroidery work that once adorned the couture of luxury brands. Now her skilled hands lie idle as the fashion industry faces a downturn. Her livelihood, like many others in the invisible supply chains of the industry, hangs by a thread. But amid the hardship, there's resilience. Artists, like those we've spoken to, are finding ways to adapt, to continue expressing their creativity. They're harnessing digital platforms, reaching out to audiences in new ways, and reminding us all of the transformative power of art. Art is more than just a pastime or a profession. It's a reflection of society, a mirror that captures our joys, our sorrows, our triumphs, and our struggles. It's a beacon of hope in challenging times, a source of comfort and understanding. And it's this essence that makes artists vital to our communities. The pandemic's social disaster has indeed cast a shadow over the world of art. But it's important to remember that even in the darkest times, art finds a way. It's the light that breaks through the cracks, the song that rises above the silence, the color that brightens the gray. As we navigate these challenging times, let us remember to support our artists. Buy their work, attend their virtual shows, share their stories. Because a world without art, without the vision and imagination of artists, is like a ship without a sail. In supporting them, we're not only preserving their craft, but also ensuring the vibrancy and richness of our society. In the end, history will show that the loss of art signals the decline of a society. Let's ensure we write a different story. Let's ensure we uphold the importance of art in our world. Because without it, we're merely existing, not living. And in a world that's been upended, we need art now more than ever. On the eve of the pandemic, Canadian artist Chris Newman was preparing to open a new gallery. But as the world shut down, so did his dreams. Yet Chris, like many artists, refused to let the pandemic stifle his creativity. He adapted, from showcasing his work alone in a new gallery, to making the gallery a multifunctional space for businesses to cohabitate, including a candy company, clothing company, and a professional detailer, all small startups that in this new reality are finding a way to succeed while being surrounded by an artist work. The challenges are immense, but with group small businesses having one vision and an interest in each other's well-being, there is hope. An artist with the determination to fight and keep his dream alive was unwavering. He found new ways to engage with his audience, to share his art, his passion. Despite the odds, Chris continues to fight, embodying the spirit of resilience that defines artists everywhere. In a world that's been upended, it's this spirit that keeps art and us alive.